Japan. Cherry blossoms, old temples, and cool new tech. It's a country that effortlessly blends the ancient with the ultra-modern. From the serene beauty of Kyoto's temples to the bustling neon-lit streets of Tokyo, Japan is a land of contrasts. You can walk through a quiet centuries-old garden and then find yourself in the heart of a futuristic cityscape within minutes. This juxtaposition is what makes Japan so unique and fascinating. But under this shiny surface, there's a darker side. The bright lights and advanced technology often overshadow the struggles that many face daily. Tokyo is full of busy streets and tired people in suits. The hustle and bustle never seem to stop, and the pace of life is relentless. The crowded subways, the packed streets, and the constant rush create an atmosphere of stress and urgency. It's a city that never sleeps. This is the Japan of karoshi, dying from working too much. The pressure to succeed drives people to push themselves beyond their limits. Working long hours isn't a choice here, it's what's expected. The culture of overwork is deeply ingrained. The more exhausted you are, the more dedicated you appear. This mindset often leads to burnout and severe health issues. The line between working hard and being obsessed with work gets blurry. People lose sight of their personal lives and dreams. People give up their dreams to get more work done. In the end, the cost of this relentless drive is often too high. For immigrants, the experience can be even more challenging. The language barrier, cultural differences, and societal expectations add layers of complexity to daily life. The perception of Japan as a land of opportunity often clashes with the reality of fitting into a society that values conformity. The dream of a better life can quickly turn into a struggle for acceptance and survival. Japanese society is like a tightly woven blanket, intricate and complex. Each thread is an unspoken rule, a way you're supposed to act, a silent expectation that guides behavior. If you break the rules, you mess up the whole thing, disrupting the harmony that everyone works so hard to maintain. Being yourself is hard because everyone's expected to be the same, to fit into a mold that society has crafted. You can feel the pressure to fit in, and it's heavy for everyone, young and old. The weight of societal expectations is a burden that many carry silently. Walk around Shibuya with all its crazy fashion and trends, and you'll see it in the eyes of the young people. Despite the vibrant colors and bold styles, there's a lingering sense of conformity. They want to belong, to be like everyone else. The desire to fit in is palpable, driving them to follow trends and mimic behaviors. They're afraid of what others think, constantly worried about judgment and criticism. The fear of standing out or making a mistake is ever present. One wrong step, one wrong word, and things can go bad. The repercussions of a misstep can be severe, leading to social isolation or ridicule. It's like walking through a minefield. One wrong move, and you're out. Navigating this social landscape requires constant vigilance and awareness, making it a stressful experience for many. But Japan is not a monolith. There are differences within the country, from the bustling streets of Tokyo to the serene landscapes of Kyoto. Each region has its own unique culture and pace of life. The reality versus perception can be stark. While Japan is often seen as a homogeneous society, the reality is that it is becoming increasingly diverse, with more immigrants and tourists bringing in new perspectives. For immigrants, the experience can be a mixed bag. The language barrier and cultural differences can be challenging, but many find a way to adapt and thrive. Despite the challenges, the warmth and hospitality of the Japanese people often shine through, making it possible for newcomers to find their place in this intricate society. For some, the pressure is just too much. They hide from the world, staying in their homes. These are the hikikomori, modern-day hermits lost in the digital world. Imagine your world is just your bedroom with the light of your computer, the only light you see. Days and nights become the same, and the outside world feels far away. Talking to people becomes scary instead of fun. Trapped in loneliness and sadness, the hikikomori show us what societal pressure can do. It's a silent problem, a reminder that even in places with cool technology, people can feel very alone. The reality of Japan is a mix of bustling cities and serene countryside, but the perception often misses the struggles within. For immigrants, the experience can be even more isolating as they navigate a culture that can feel both welcoming and distant. Japan is known for doing things really well. From its cutting-edge technology to its meticulous craftsmanship, the country has built a reputation for excellence. The streets of Tokyo are a testament to this, bustling with activity and innovation. But this relentless pursuit of perfection comes at a cost. The pressure to excel starts early, with students spending countless hours studying. In factories, workers strive for flawlessness. The pressure to succeed can crush you. Businessmen work long hours, often sacrificing personal time. Students, overwhelmed by expectations, sometimes find themselves in despair. Japan's suicide rate, while getting better, is still very high. Memorial sites across the country stand as somber tributes to those who felt they had no other way out. It reminds us of the silent suffering many people face. In the midst of bustling crowds, there are individuals who feel invisible, their pain unnoticed. The result is a society with a secret problem, a silent cry for help that no one hears because everyone is too busy trying to be perfect. Yet Japan is a land of contrasts. While cities like Tokyo and Osaka are fast-paced and high-pressure, rural areas offer a slower, more traditional way of life. The reality of Japan is far more complex than the perception. For immigrants, the experience can be even more challenging. Adapting to a culture that values conformity can be difficult, and many find themselves struggling to fit in. Despite the welcoming facade, the reality can be isolating. However, there are also stories of integration and acceptance. Many immigrants find their own communities and contribute to the rich tapestry of Japanese society. The journey is tough, but not impossible. Section 5. Whispers in the Shadows. Crime in the Land of Harmony. Japan is known for being safe, but even here there are shadows. Hidden groups like the Yakuza are involved in gambling, loaning money with huge interest rates, and other bad things. They're a reminder that even in the safest places, bad things can happen. While most people won't meet these groups, they show that no place is perfect. Behind the safe streets, there's a hidden world of power and bad things happening that most people don't see. For immigrants, the reality can be even harsher. They often face discrimination and tougher living conditions. The perception of harmony can be very different from their reality. Japan is full of opposites, where old ways and new technology live together. It's a country that is both beautiful and confusing. To really understand Japan, you need to look past the pretty parts and see what's underneath. That's where you'll find the real Japan, a mix of good and bad. The Japan you see in travel ads, with its cherry blossoms and happy people, is just one part of the story. To see the real beauty, you have to see the problems too. For immigrants, the experience can be even more complex, navigating a society that values conformity. The reality often contrasts sharply with the perception, revealing a side of Japan that is rarely seen. So, you still want to live in Japan? Maybe you're excited about Japanese culture, the idea of a different life. But before you move here, remember this: Japan is tough. It will challenge you, make you question what you think, and push you out of your comfort zone. It's a place where good dreams can turn bad, where looking for happiness can make you sad. Living in Japan isn't about running away from real life. It's about facing it. It's about learning the hidden rules and dealing with the pressure. About finding your own way in a place where everyone is expected to be the same. The differences within Japan are vast, from the serene countryside to the bustling cities. The reality versus perception can be stark, especially for immigrants. The immigrant experience is a journey of adaptation, resilience, and finding your place in a complex society. Talking about the hard parts of Japan isn't about criticizing, it's about understanding and connecting with people. Japan is a land of contrasts, where tradition meets cutting-edge technology, and the reality often differs from the perception. So next time you see a beautiful picture of Mount Fuji or a show about cool Japanese technology, remember there's more to the story. Look for it. Talk to people. Question what you think. The immigrant experience in Japan can be challenging, but by understanding these differences, we can connect with each other and make the world a kinder place. What do you think? Let's talk. Subscribe for more insights on things they don't tell you.